You have probably heard people say you are who you think you are and you are what you say you are a million times, and it's true. Have you ever just paid attention to the thoughts that you think and the things you tell yourself throughout the day? Say that you're just walking down the street, and all of a sudden your awareness goes to your thoughts and you're saying things negatively about yourself. Like, oh, I'm so stupid, I didn't do this today. Oh, you're such an inconsistent person. Oh, you never get things done. You should be ashamed of yourself. And you're just beating yourself up, but you are saying things like you are. In a way, that's a negative affirmation, but you're doing it naturally. And when you constantly do that, even autopilot throughout the day, you're saying you're stupid, you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do this. The repetition of that is so consistent that you tune it out and you don't even realize how much you do it. But that repetition makes it familiar and it sinks to your subconscious mind. And familiarity seems like safety. Your mind is literally made to keep you safe. And what it has to base what safe is and what isn't is familiarity. So when you're constantly, unknowingly saying, I'm such a stupid person, this never works out for me, and you're always making self-deprecating jokes and you're always harping on your flaws, it's so familiar that that's what feels safe. So you are constantly being put in this state of self-loathing. That is who you identify as because you say it all the time. So your true subconscious beliefs and assumptions about you are that you are stupid. And we all know that 85 to 95% of what manifests comes from your subconscious assumptions and beliefs about yourself, okay? What you're going to start doing now is you are going to consistently, every time you observe yourself saying a thought like that, you flip it around. Every time you catch yourself saying, I'm so stupid, or whatever the issue is about yourself, you say, wow, I'm such a genius. I'm such a genius. I'm such a genius. And at first it will feel weird. That is normal because it's unrecognized. It's not normal for your mind to say these things, but you're going to do it anyway. And you're going to consistently do it. And the more you do it, the faster it works and the better it works. In my experience, I really did think that I used to be a stupid person, and I would catch myself randomly throughout the day, just literally beating on myself, being, you're an idiot, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid, all day, unconsciously. That was literally me doing robotic affirmations unknowingly in a negative way. So I switched it to now I'm consistently and consciously doing it in a good way, and that transformed my life, because then that became familiar. Then that became normal, and then that became my true identity, my true beliefs and assumptions about myself, and then that was literally manifested and shown the proof of what I say I was, and who I think I am, I am. So you just need to start thinking and saying what you want to be to yourself presently. You don't wait for the change and then identify with it. You identify with what you want and then you change. That is how I was able to manifest my way out of so many different things and into so many different things. So that's why robotic affirmations work so well. And I use robotic affirmations for my job because when you hear something enough, it becomes believable. When you hear and think and say something enough, it becomes normal. And familiarity is safety, and safety can be accepted into your subconscious, and then it can manifest. So that's why I think robotic affirmations are one of the best ways to manifest ever. And you could say, oh, but if I had this thing, I wouldn't say robotic affirmations all the time. No, you literally would. You just don't realize it because it's unconscious. Just like how I was telling you that when I thought I was stupid, randomly throughout the day, I unconsciously wasn't even realizing how much I was saying it to myself in different ways. You say, oh, but if I was manifesting something, I wouldn't be saying it. Yes, you would. I remember when I had a bad job, I was constantly saying, this is such a shitty job. I hate my job. I wish I had a better job. And that was literally me robotically affirming that I had and I was at a bad job, which that can never change because that's